What is up, guys? It is Ferious here. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to install other lights, as I like to call it. What I mean by that is pretty much installing any other light that is not a light bar nor a visor. For in this video, I'm just going to be, installing an ion. Obviously, it doesn't have to be an ion. It can literally be any other type of light. It could literally be what do you call it? Those lens sixes, could be code 3 lighting, the smaller ones, play lights, you know, and you guys can pretty much use any other lights. It's the same process, same steps and whatnot. And as you guys can see here on screen, I am making a document. It's titled Ferious Development Non-ELS Guide Spring 2020. Obviously, as we go through seasons, that's going to be changed. So here's the intro. This guide was made to help out new or current non-ELS developers, such as light installations, parts, and conversions. Feel free to check it out. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Discord, Ferious #9999. So here I got the light bar with the link to my light bar tutorial, visor bar, same thing. Other lights, which what we're installing right now, and then spotlights, probably the next tutorial. With the movable templating, stuff like that. If you guys have any suggestions for any other tutorials or any other video suggestions in general, let me know down below. Just comment down below. It doesn't have to be just Zmod or development. It could literally be 5M, it could be any other type of tutorial or any other kind of video. Just let me know down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified when we're going to be uploading more tutorials or any other kind of video. Drop the like if this helps you out, and let's get right into it. So in this video, we're going to be using 2020 GMC Sierra. Obviously, you guys can use any vehicle, and this might be a question for some of you guys: where do I get vehicle bases and stuff? So a good place to get vehicle bases for free is LASPDFR. I personally use probably, I'm gonna take a good guess, probably like 4 or 5 bases on here, because those are like the most popular ones, such as the 16 explorers and all of that. But most of my stuff is like at least I would rate it about 96% all private or paid. The vehicle bases I use, and just switch over to most downloaded. But obviously, if you guys are brand new, I wouldn't recommend just buying dev parts just straight off the bat. If you actually enjoy what you're doing, if you guys know what you guys are doing, you guys can see doing this in a long time. I've been doing this for what, 7-8 months now. I started last year, July, August 2019. There's still a lot for me to learn, but obviously I wouldn't consider myself the world's best non-ELS developer or the worst. I'm probably just in the middle. Obviously, there's still other people that are better than me, just like in any other type of skill set. So this is question: where do we get vehicle bases? LSPDFR, or you either purchase them. So once again, if you're brand new, I want to suggest purchasing private stuff. Alright, but once you guys have that sorted out, just open up in Zmod, like I have done so already. So just gonna put it out there before we even get into it. I'm just gonna be placing in just like one or two ions. Keep in mind, I won't be positioning the if I can say that word correctly. So I'm just gonna literally just throw it on there, for the sake of the tutorial. So don't freak out in the comment section. Oh, that thing. I know. I'm just letting you guys know from the beginning. So we're just gonna place. Let's see. We're just gonna place 2 ions in the front grill, I guess. So you guys go to File, Merge, and then you guys head over to wherever you guys have your lights installed. For me, I have my little own workspaces, lighting, and then Woolen Ions by Dan with the Van. Ion Z3D, all. And before we merge it, just heads up, I did see someone have this issue before. If you have something in the hierarchy already named the same that you're trying to merge in, it won't merge it at all. So let's say I have something named, let's see, chassis, and I'm trying to merge something that's named chassis, but I already got something in my hierarchy already named chassis. It's not going to merge at all. So let's say you have something that you're trying to merge in, but it's already, you already have it named here in the hierarchy. To fix this, what I recommend is just literally just renaming it. You can literally add an extra letter. That way it could just, merge in, and then you guys could just rename it back. That's what I usually do when I'm trying to merge in extras and stuff. But just a heads up, just in case you guys are having that issue. Alright, but let's actually get into merging now. So ion all merge. Obviously, we got to scale that down. We are going to be using probably just the surface mount, like so. We need to get rid of the wire. And before we scale it down, I'm just going to attach everything. Might as well do it right now. Just attach everything except the light emissive. And then the shell. Like so. And then we're going to toggle that on. Select it. Show all. And then we're going to rotate it. So if it's facing backwards, you guys want to make it face forward. You go to front view. Rotate. And then just Y. 180. Boom. Scale X and Y. I don't need that message right now. So hold shift while left clicking, dragging down. That's good. Move it forward like so. Like I said, I'm not going to be fully scaling it right nor positioning it correctly, but I will make it at least work. That is not looking right there. That actually clips through. Alright, let's put them in the bumper then. Like so. Just put it inside. And then if you guys wanted to fit correctly, like actually like look natural and not just like you just threw it on there, you guys could just rotate it. You could do it on the y-axis, that's two. Move it over x-axis only, and then we could just push it forward like so, and then we just move it over like that, and then we just push it back. Fix that really quick. We just move it over like so. Alright, I know it's not perfect, but once again, it's just for the sake of the tutorial. And I'm gonna teach y'all or give y'all like a little hack, life hack, I guess, development hack. Let's say you guys want to put two, right? You guys want to mirror it over on the other side. This is how you do it correctly. So you guys go over to create, copy it once, modify move. You're gonna go over to the left view, mirror, make sure the options are set up correctly. So just mirror geometry, everything else is gonna be off. And then X and Y, click on it once, go to display, reset to parent, modify flip, surface, calculate to normals, and there you guys go. It mirrored it over to the other side without messing it up. And then we're gonna go ahead and attach these, not the emissives, the shells, like so. And then we're gonna be naming these our sirens. So this is gonna be siren 1, and this is gonna be siren 2. And then shell, it could be anything unless you guys want to be an extra. For this case, I'm not gonna make it an extra. I'm just gonna name it front, _front. Okay, once you guys are at this stage, you guys are gonna select all the lights only, and then the actual miscellaneous, auto off, display, reset to world, left click, center to object or center local axis, click once, create, copy one time, left click, then go back to move, right click on the hierarchy that copies and convert to dummies, like so. And then you're just going to drag these inside the dummies, like so. Then you guys are going to open these up, and then just deselect these, turn these off, and just turn everything off except the dummies. And something that I recommend, just put all the other dummies in the middle, like so, and then select all of them, auto off, show all, and just push your dummy back so when your lights are off you won't see the actual light scale down. So just push back. I usually keep in the bench engine bay area, like so, and then we can just hide all, and then just toggle these back on, and then deselect them, and then turn everything off except your sirens, your lights, select them, auto off, turn on one dummy, siren dummy, just to make sure everything's going to reset properly. Display reset to parent, and click on one of the lights, and that should happen. So So let's do that one more time. You guys saw when I clicked on it, these little green spikes went into the, wherever you place the dummy, like so. If it does that, so far you're doing everything correctly. Then once you guys do that, go over to properties, scale. Now I'm gonna tell y'all two things. So you can either scale to 0.1 or 0.01. 0.01 will just make the, the light emissive smaller. And now just keep in mind, if you're going to be scaling it to 0.01, you will have to edit something in the carcels. If I believe it's named scale factor, and you just have to set that to a higher number. For the sixth tutorial, I will be doing that 0.01. So I'll go over what you need to edit in carcels. So 0.01. Click apply. Go back to structure, modify move, X and Y. Deselect these, so just auto and then just hit anywhere on your screen. Untoggle the dummy and select everything, and then turn off auto, create, copy them. Depending on how much you guys want to LO them, I usually LO to L2, so I just create 2 copies, and then go to the top here, turn off LO, convert a compound, lock it LO, L1, L2, unlock it, and repeat the same process for the remainder of the other parts. L2, unlock it, and unlock it, then turn on LO, show all, and then we're going to place siren 1 and 2 inside of MISC front. In this case, if you're doing an extra, then whatever the extra might be, and then mix front, put it right under the chances, like so, and I moved it all the way down, right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's pretty much the lighting setup. Last thing we have to do is go into the texture browser, material browser, the one that looks like, I like to call it the Pokemon browser, and type of ball that looks like it. And the emissives, mucalized emissives, make sure to always drag that on top, literally right on top, in between those. And then click OK. File, export. We're going to be exporting it now. Just keep in mind when you're going to be exporting, I recommend 99.99% of the time to always lock your vehicles, and then export LODs highest only, and then we're just going to be replacing this file because I already had it installed. And then underscroll high, file, export, same thing. And you guys can either save the Z3, in this case I'm not. Head over to your 5M directory or wherever you install the vehicle. Now we're going to be editing the carcels. Open up carcels, open with Sublime Text. Drag this thing over. Okay, so this is what I meant. If you scale down your lights, okay, first of all, head over to the siren that you use for the lights. In this case, we use 1 and 2. So navigate to that siren. Right here where it says scale factor. If you scale down your lights to 0.01, like I did in this tutorial, make sure this is set to 100. If you did not scale down your lights to 0.01, instead you did 0.1, then this should be just 10. Once again, if you scale down your lights to 0.01, the scale factor value on the carcels have to be set to 100. If you scale down to 0.1, then just 10. In this case, we did 0.01, and same thing for the other one. So make sure siren 2 set to the same number according to the way you set up your lights. Save that file, and then we could go ahead and start up the server. And then let's launch up 5M. Yes, I understand. I do have a very messy desktop. I need to get that worked out. In the meantime, while we're loading in, I want to talk a few things. So if you guys have any, once you get suggestions, tutorials of any kind, just let me know down below. I'm running out of tutorial ideas. Well, I still have a few more plans on tutorials, but if there's something you guys don't know how to do and you guys would like for me to create a nice quality tutorial, let me know down below. Alright guys, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys are probably wondering why the GMC logo is red. Obviously haven't touched this base model at all. Obviously there's still some stuff that still needs to be fixed, But I just want to point out, unfortunately, I did go back and I pretty much had to redo the lights again. So that's why the front might look different. Instead of using 2, I just used 1 just to make it faster. Obviously, it's not set up, you know. Obviously, that's usually I wouldn't put an eye on there. But once again, it's just for the video. So if we hit the lights, as you guys can see, it's flashing. And, you know, my stream is recording is being pretty laggy right now. I do apologize. But yeah, look, it's flashing just like how we wanted it to be. Yeah, so let's switch to night mode so you guys can see it nighttime. So pretty much, it's 4 or 5 easy steps. So what you have to do is merge in your lights, scale them to the appropriate size, positioning, and then you have to reset to roll, center local axis, create a copy, create those copies into dummies, merge the originals inside the dummies, and then move back the dummies, and then select all the light emissives, the sirens, and then reset to parent, scale it to either 0.1 or 0.01, and then create the copies and LO. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like this video.